on the road, and this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. The Blue Devils will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Stanford's offense will have the first possession of the game. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Wide open downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Stanford! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So the Duke Blue Devils offense will get the ball for the first time. Motion from the wideout. The give is to Williams. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. Let's talk for just a minute about Duke. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. Four-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you wanted to show. Or, listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use it. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Moves around to clear up the vision. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Hall. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. And he's wrestled to the ground. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the big fella. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Williams. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. Got it. The Blue Devils had this offense rolling. Easy. Off play action on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here we go. Give to the running back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Going to the run, it's Williams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up.
Well, this guy has just been Johnny on the spot. Last week he had 2 fumble recoveries, and here he is again in this game, locating the ball after it comes loose and hopping on it for his defense.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Duke! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. Now, that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did its job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll leave it with him. Breaks the tackle. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Quick toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Lockwood. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. And they're not on the same page there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down.
Here we go, set. What do you need?
From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting a drive together. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return.
Let's go.
Tight end now in motion.
Ready, go.
Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Creates a little room.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Here comes the option. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, a lot of space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Plows through the defense. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Hall. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He'll get rid of it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
On the double.
The Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Steps away. Going to try to get it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Now facing a 3rd and long.
Moves.
From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Stoneburner. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Trying play action. Throws toward the end zone. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. 2nd down coming up.
Igloo.
Power football with the run. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Ready up.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Williams. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
Okay, ready.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got.
Blue 30! Blue 30!
On the direct snap, it's Moore. Touchdown, Duke! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Louisiana Tech is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UTEP. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. The give on the option. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Lockwood. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, the running back has it. Powers through the defender. And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Takes it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
For a quarterback, those mechanics need to be second nature, but sometimes they can get a little rushed.
Yeah, and we've seen that. We've had spin sessions on the field before games with Jesse, and just gets on that back foot a lot.
Breaks free in the middle. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
On the double.
And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10.
Cobra.
To the air on first down. The screen, he's got wheels, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Makes the grab at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Just a short pass to the tight end. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto.
Stanford set to boot it deep to start this 2nd half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the 1st half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the 2nd half.
Quarterback making checks. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And this one will be marked dead just outside the 40-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They'll ride Davis here. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. Turning it on. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Ready.
He wants to throw. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Trick 9 beat. Trick 9 beat.
Looking to fire. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory. He hurls one deep down the left side. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
He got loose. Touchdown, Cardinal.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And they'll try to tack on 2. The snap sets up to throw. Oh, they're after him. Trying to get the 2. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the 2-point try. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He lets one fly deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Williams. Heading to the end zone. He has 89 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. And the Blue Devils trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Move. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Defense showing back to pass. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets it out quickly. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but, David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tired cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Cricket.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And here's what I like about that, man. That feels like an instinctive play. Like this guy almost knew it was coming. You know, most of the time on a bootleg, they want to show you the run first, but he wasn't buying it, went right to the quarterback, saw it, and made the big sack.
Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Couldn't find much breathing room to but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
22 water. 22 water.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Hall. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Pocket breaking down. On the move.
Early on, and I don't know if he was expecting to have that much time from the pocket, surveying the field. His feet just never seemed to get settled, and I think that's what forced the inaccurate throw and incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually, keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Stanford going back to work with another first down. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Farrell. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quickly to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Ready.
They'll go to the ground. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive.
Here we go. Here we go.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends.
Here we go.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Now rolling to the left. trying to make magic with his feet. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
On the ready.
Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza.
Lasso. Lasso.
Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Ready, set.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is.
Yep, yep.
They'll send the back in motion. Direct snap. It's Williams. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away.
Here we go. Sack.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides.
This is why third down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes, they put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for, some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line, it confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a first down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down.
Set, ready.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Hall. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. Stop him.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting a drive together. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal.
Base 27 jump.
On the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Cardinal! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Wyoming needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Laramie behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Colorado State. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
There he goes. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake, now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Williams. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 35. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. On the snap, it's Burrell. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's the handoff. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
On the set.
And the Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They go to the ground. Tough sliding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Might be looking to run. Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll sling it out to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Let's go. Let's go.
Looking to fire. This one's complete. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down.
Check.
Defense looks like they're coming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hall. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And he's just going to spike it. Stanford to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Pull down.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Shakes off the defender. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down.
Down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Davis. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Charge.
And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown in the waning moments, and we're a deuce away from the tie.
Are you kidding me? Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
And that touchdown was huge, but you can't celebrate too long. To finish the deal, you got to have the two-point conversion to tie the game. He's got it. The two is good, and we have ourselves a tie game. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. He's taken out of bounds at the 48. A really good return gets it close to midfield. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Tyler. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play.
Ready,
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll try the run. Got the first down and still on his feet. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this will be for the win. And it's good. The short field goal for the game. That was fun, and it was big time.